I think it's a very, very smart pick by Lost, actually, to pick up Sniper. Also one of those guys who can disable Enigma's black hole from afar.
Yeah, of course, you also got to remember too, is Enigma's ulti is obviously a casting ability, and if you can't keep yourself casting an ability, then obviously it just disappears around it, and then there's a waste of Enigma ulti. I think we've had so many conversations about how important like getting an Enigma ulti off and actually capturing the heroes inside it is. And if you get stunned, or if you don't capture all of them, there's just that one person which makes trouble for you, then yeah, the timing pushes all happen around the Enigma ulti.
We have Tamika. Okay, so you want to go run through the lineup, Toby?
That we will actually will. PTG will be playing as our Shadow Fiend running towards the middle lane. We'll have Vanguard or Tempka running in towards the middle lane as well. Enigma actually going that way. Razor, Fev will be on the backs of Razor. Sweet will be playing our Vengeful Spirit. And Lena, Niv will be our Lena. Also all running around the middle lane, heading up towards that top rune. For the Scourge, for Potom, we'll actually have Baby Knight. He'll be running towards that top rune as well. Dwarven Sniper. We have Fear playing as the Dwarven Sniper. Mitch's mum will be around there too. Oh, Potom! First blood goes off. Baby Knight was not ready to be caught out on that side of the river. And there we actually go. First blood goes down. Baby Knight's the first one to take it. And wow, he was not wanting to be on that side of the river. And to actually have all 5 heroes there, that's something the retry are going to go, yep, cool, we got that. And Lost instantly fall themselves back. We'll run through the rest of the team as well. Life playing as our ES. Which I said Mitch's mum there on the top lane, so there's that tri lane you were talking about. And that would actually leave with, oh, we did have the save game come out there.
Sander's been lagging all the time, I'm not sure. Have they pinged him yet? I'm not sure like, how this is going to work out. Save up. Yeah, well, you already saved, didn't they?
Yeah, it got saved 10 seconds ago. And there's Santa on the bottom lane playing as a Windrunner. So there's your lanes up for you. Exactly what you actually expected to happen for the Scourge. But First Blood, no, I don't think anyone was really expecting that. We will actually have the bottom lane, so Razor and Lena will be that dual lane on the bottom. As SF having a bit of fun soloing up the middle lane, and VS actually grabbing the 0-minute haste from the top room. And just having a bit of a waltz around. Top lane Enigma just trying to slow this lane up again. Enigma with 4 clarity potions too, so might want to try and set up as fast as he possibly can in that jungle. So Tier 1 tower will be one of his first things to actually try and bring down. We will see how the battle will ensue from here. VS just running interference here for Potom to keeping Potom out of the mix here. And this is something they cannot allow to actually happen. Potom's going to have a bit of a hard time actually catching up on farmers this, but letting PGG farmers and SF in the middle lane, that's never going to turn out well.
No, it's just, certainly isn't. And lanes are going as I expected, as probably most people expected. Bottom soloing mid against Shadow Fiend, Enigma soloing top against the tri-lane, Shaker, Witch Doctor, and Dwarven Sniper. While bottom lane you have got Windrunner soloing against Venge, Lena, and Razor.
Just going to turn the sound effects volume down, as it is pretty cool, but it's also slightly loud for us. I just don't know about this Enigma. Like, obviously, you're keeping the lanes that are actually trying to half push them out and use the conversions to actually do so. As Cinderan's a noob and trying to call in during the middle of a shoutcast. But it's just, I just don't know about this push with Enigma by themselves. It does cost a lot of gold to actually put it through. And ES now coming down, and will force him straight back again. Mid lane still getting harassed off as well. SF Potom thought about jumping himself through as obviously I'm pinging myself to international server, so jump myself across the map for a very, very short amount of time. But what is the biggest advantage about running an ES on the top lane? Is it the conversions actually going through with no threat to yourself?
Not necessarily. It's just because ES in the trial is just one of the best counter gankers. He like has this bodyguard role to just protect the hard carry. So if they try to gank the hard carry, he can just fissure away and block the path of at least one of the heroes, and stun as well. It's long ranged, so essentially a fissure is one of the best skills generally in game. Nice dodge of the VS missile there by.
Oh, baby's taking it, but they put an arrow off. SF might be in a little bit of trouble, but in comes the VS, running a little bit of interference here. But PGG thought it could actually take Baby once again. Wishdota did throw off that bouncy stun just before, so it wasn't actually up their sleeve to try and hold PGG in place that little bit longer. But wow, that could have turned bad for him. But PGG really confident enough to actually hold his ground. And off we go, another couple of raises, just pushing the Wish Doctor back here. There goes that bouncing stun. He's running up towards the high ground now. VS wants to come in close enough. Magic Missile goes off. But Potom leaping out very, very early to get himself back towards that base now. Oh, Shadow Fiend. Careful, careful, careful. If the arrow actually hit, he would have been dead, but there was no arrow to actually pop off here. I got a funny feeling, yep, Potom actually doesn't have enough mana for it. Hence his decision to actually be rather aggressive for it. And VS once again moving himself down. I think there's going to be the second rune, the third rune actually coming up here that VS is going to control. He's got a little bit longer to wait for it though. But it is forcing Windrunner to actually fall back on the bottom lane. Fev, Free Farmers, Razor on bottom lane. While Windrunner is too scared that VS is going to come running after her. I love it. ES Fissure goes off. Not close enough to actually lock off PGG. Arrow does come off, but he just turns himself around. One Razor goes off. He wants to pop off another one right now too. As oh, no, he's not going to. He's just going to do the old-fashioned way. And Syndron is going to keep calling me through for some ungodly reason. Stop it, dude. Listen to the cast. But yes, conversions. Enigma top lane still trying a bit of fun there, but Fear. It's like they've still got Razor free farming on bottom lane. And they got Dwarven Sniper having fun up there on the top lane, and then all the other lanes are just having a crack at each other. It's just gonna be late game. That Dwarven Sniper is gonna get really out of control. I really think it's going to get out of control, and the Sentinel are not going to be happy they actually let him off so long, as SF looks like he had a bit of an engagement here on that middle lane too. We do actually lose Sweet during this one. Baby managed to actually claim Sweet's life during this one. He wants to go for SF. He might get it too. He's died back past the tower. One Razor is not enough, but oh, it almost is. Double kill. He claims he gets the SF. And Baby Knight shows why the confidence is putting him to solo as the Potom in the middle lane. And wow, almost playing the Fog of War game. But SF, it wasn't enough. And oh, Fissure on top lane too. We do actually have Enigma trying to fall back up here on the top lane. ES can't get close enough. TP support's going to come in here. A lot of damage taken by Dwarven Sniper. Conversion still doing a lot of damage right now. Flying them up. He is on 72 HP as ES going to TP himself out. Razor, not enough. Two very quick races there by PGG. And very quick reflexes, well not reflexes, but almost just decision making to pull themselves back out of that top lane.
I like how the game is going. Both teams are playing aggressively. We see Bottom as an interesting shackle check. Good.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Santa's just like, you know what, I'm going to harass you, and then Fev's like, you know what, I'll harass you back. This goes both ways, you know. Mid lane actually pushing out now.
We do seem to have 3 laners and 2 roaming heroes on both teams.
Yes, Ward's just being placed down on that bottom room, watching that bottom lane. As Potom and SF, oh, Magic Missile is not there! Oh, Potom level 6, managed to run up high enough. And there's just one stupid little girl who is just sticking around with the SF. He's like a fanboy. But PGG doesn't want that one. As oh, hang on. Lag coming out here. Let's get an instant save game. The second. Getting kills in other lanes while I'm trying to save the game. What the hey? Well, the kill did actually go off, and that's actually the first time we've seen a hero go down here for the Sentinel side. And you can see him respawn right back here as the Vengeful Spirit. Running himself around those lanes, but yep, 1-3, 6 minutes and a bit into this one, and I'd like to say that the save game actually went off not during a kill. I declared the fact that actually happened, even at this time of the morning. Top lane now going to look for the initiation going off here. Bouncing Sun goes off, and Malady on top of the Vengeful Spirit will force him back here. ES needs to drop down that fissure. Drop that fissure, gets that fissure. That should be enough to pop Sweet's bubble. And Enigma even letting off the oldie to bring down the Dwarven Sniper on the top lane. Will he be able to fall back off here? And actually, VS still alive. Sweet's actually managed to live through that one. Conversion's doing a lot of damage to the Witch Doctor now, trying to fall himself back. And the conversions will now just start to attack the creep wave there. But wow, what a play to actually keep those conversions, keeping the harassment on here. And we see the Sentinel walk away with 1 kill for no comeuppance. Oh, bottom lane actually diving past as well. They want to have a go. Wave goes off here, Shock goes off as well, wipes out that creep wave. They can keep the pressure on this tower as well. Windrunner's going to do whatever she can from the backside. Razor wants to get in close, really wants to get in close as Lena starts to actually tank the tower, which was not part of the plan. But they still will keep that pressure on as much as they can while Dwarven Sniper free farming up that top lane. SF free farming up the mid lane. Now moving himself up for that 8-minute room, which is not there. It's actually on the bottom lane. Potom took that one and was the illusion. Tier 1 tower in the bottom lane should actually go down now too. Even if it's just denied, it will still get brought down with the glaive throw on the front sides. And it's actually Fev who gets the last hit there. So Razor walks away with the last hit on that Tier 1 tower. And save game coming out once again. Hopefully I actually haven't lost my my dark voice man. He appears to have actually gone.
No, you haven't. You haven't lost me. It's just because I got a cast off your stream. So this is why, like, when all the action is happening, I can't actually say anything.
It is quite true. It is quite true. You got to keep your eyes open very closely. Bounces on top lane. Attack. No, he should be fine. Malda did pop off, and it won't be enough to actually slow him down. Good to see a Soul Ring actually completed here on top of the Enigma as well. TP comes in towards the top here. SF is there. VS runs up and walks straight in towards the creep wave, so they can put a bit of counter pressure up here on the top lane, try and take out this Tier 1 tower, and then that will basically allow Enigma to have a great fun inside the Scourge neutrals. Lena coming in towards mid lane, up to level 6 now too. So Laguna is now an option. Not with the amount of mana she's got though, but it is an option as an ability. That's the Laguna Blade level goes up there. Windrunner comes in, TP's towards the top. Oh, could be trouble. Then Vengeful Spirit pulls off the magic missile, gets locked in there by the fissure. What a perfect fissure there from ES as well. Got to stay in range of SF, but it's not going to be enough. Sweet goes down, and that was just great timing to come out there from that Earth Shaker. But will it be enough though? Windrunner goes through, Shackle Shot goes down, Starfall goes off, and PGG also joins them on the sidelines, 2-5, and wow, Scourge, 2 very quick and good kills actually coming out there to claim it. SF is definitely something you always want. Obviously a farmed up SF is a pain in the absolute patella, but in this case, SF going down, so he gets a little bit behind on his farm, and of course that item build, which is also important here for SF.
Yeah, that's bad map control currently. It's certainly not going the way that the retry want it. They should have the early game advantage, and if they don't, a farm like Dwarven Sniper is DPS the shit out of him. Also, I wasn't very sure of the Enigma pick, to be honest, because Lost did it very smartly. They have 5 range stuns. So if you count in Dwarven Sniper's passive, so cancelling the Enigma ulti before he gets his dagger is very easy, and then still you have one of those guys, probably Earthshaker, can still just stand afar and throw that fissure as soon as you see Enigma popping off that black hole.